friendly and professional service has got you covered.
Texas Burger, wanted by Texans everywhere.
Now from your weather authority, here is your midday weather, sponsored by Pack Saddle Barbecue.
Good afternoon and welcome back. Let's see what a few of these weather headlines are as we're rolling into this beautiful Tuesday. The roads are wet out there. I know they're not icy, but they're still a little slick, so be careful. Know when you're going at a stop sign, slow down just a little bit sooner. We don't want any fender benders or anything like that. We are going to stay relatively warm this week, and we are going to see plenty of rain rolling into the week. Look at the last 24 hours. We can see yesterday around 12 o'clock, finally when that cloudy overcast, that fog decided to break up, and then around 3 or 4 o'clock, the sun decided to come out for us. It was out for a little while, and then once it dipped down, those new clouds started to show back up. And we hovered in these 40s at a really nice pace here, keeping us above that freezing point, especially with all this moisture on the ground. Speaking of moisture, look at that 93% humidity out there today, 54 degrees with a 52-degree dew point. These winds are coming out of the east at about 5 miles an hour. And with these two numbers here, we can more than likely see some fog tonight, even into the morning hours ahead of us. So be ready for that tomorrow morning. There may be some fog out there. Today we have a high of 64 degrees. Hopefully we're going to get there. We'll see in our next 12 hours block here what time we should be getting there. And tonight the sun's going to go down at 6:08 p.m. We're going to dip down into those 40s, and we may see a little bit of thunderstorms rolling through in the midnight hour. We'll see in the futurecast about what time we can expect that to be here. And tomorrow, 57 degrees is going to be our high. The winds are going to shift. They're going to come out of the north, and we're going to see a little bit of precipitation in the morning as it decides to clear its way out going into Thursday, where the sun should be nice and high in the sky. Current temperatures across the entire Concho Valley region here. We've got 50 up in Robert Lee, 53 up in Ballinger, 55 here in Eden, 50, look at this, 50s all the way across the board. Relatively nice day, especially with this overcast, really locking in a lot of this temperature that we're having. Next 12 hours, let's see when we're going to hit our high. Around 2 o'clock, we're going to really finally creep up into those 60s, and then 3, 4 o'clock, we're going to get up to about 62. I don't know where we're going to hit 64 at, but we got 62 here, and once that sun falls down below the horizon, these clouds are going to begin to show back up, and we're going to have a little bit of that moisture locked in. Last 24 hours rainfall estimates, looks like we had about a ½ inch for a lot of this area, but certain parts of the Concho Valley region had about an inch. Entire satellite here, looking at that storm that we had really working its way up towards Chicago, coming in a little bit deeper. We can see what we have kind of brewing up over here, pushing its way up towards us as we're rolling into this afternoon. Now we're in the futurecast, and now we can see we're going to have a little break in the weather. These clouds should open up. This Mr. Moon may poke itself out tonight, and we may see some of the stars. However, at about 1 o'clock in the morning, we're going to hear some rumbling as it's rolling through across San Angelo, bringing some thunder with that. Going into Wednesday, we're going to see some scattered showers across the entire Concho Valley region. And then by Wednesday late, going into Thursday, we're going to see these clouds really trying to push their way out for us. So we should have a beautiful sunny day on Thursday. And then Friday, that rain's going to return going into Saturday and Sunday, where the sun's going to come back out. And then we may see some more clouds again on Monday. Deja, tell us what's next.
Thanks a lot, Jake. Well, while we're warming up here in the Concho Valley, much of the country is still dealing with the bad weather, blamed for more than 100 deaths over the past week. Jonathan Vigliotti has more.